So there was one day, like in the SAC, which many of you guys know is our like student center. Back then, I don't know what it looks like now, but back then there was like a Burger King situation that like happened to me. I had like lost my ID card, and then I got a new ID card, but then somehow found my old ID card. And our ID cards is what like has like our money on there. Like there's money on there, there's Diamond Dollars, there's your meal plan. So I was going to get my meal. And of course, when I walk in there, Jenner's wearing his suit, and you know, this is an alpha, and he's running for homecoming king, and you know, he's dressed up. He's like...
She was getting some food, stopped and talked to her for a little while. I thought we were having a great conversation.
So I was like, hey, hi. Initially, I was trying to be cute, but then I realized that like I started to get like really nervous, and like I was sweating just a lot. Like, you know, you kind of like lift your arm and then you notice there's just like a lot of water there. So I was like, oh.
She waited for me to get my food. You know, we walked over to the drink station together, got some drinks.
Like trying to get away, so like I get my food and then I go get my drink, and then like he follows me, and I'm like, oh my God, he's gonna see the sweat on my back. Like I'm trying to talk, but I'm also trying to like get away because I don't want him to see the sweat. Holding my tray like this because like, you know, and of course like not letting him walk behind me. I'm like, no, go ahead, because I was sweating profusely, like just profuse, like I don't want him to see this. And you know, Jenner, he has fans. I know he has fans. He's running for homecoming king.
Get up to the register, and she had switched IDs.
I, you know, hand this lady, the cashier, my card, and she says declined. And I was just like, I'm sorry. And then she was just like, it's declined. You know? So immediately I turned around. I was like, oh my God, I'm not poor, to Jenner. Like I turned to Jenner, I'm like, I'm not poor. Oh my God, I'm not poor. And then he was just like, oh, it's okay. And then I said, can you try it again? And so she tries it again, and she's like, declined.
You know, she found her old ID, and her new ID was activated, so she couldn't actually get a meal.
I got a new card, and this is probably the old card, and I didn't realize that it deactivated the old card.
So, of course, like the gentleman I am, I stepped in and told her it's okay, you know, helped her out, you know, got her meal, thinking that, you know, this is a good thing.
I was trying to, if the world could open up, I would gladly jump in.
There, and I'm actually, you know, at this point feeling like I was gonna ask her for her number, and she says, oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm gonna pay you back, bye. And she runs off.
Can you imagine?
Just had to, you know, you gotta chalk it up and feel like, hey, you win some, you lose some.
I did see him the following week at the homecoming practice. I take out $10. It was more than what the food actually cost. I think it cost like $7 or something like that at that time. But I wanted to pay him back with interest. While the meeting is going on, it was the most awkward thing, but I couldn't find like an opportunity to go to just hand him this envelope.
I was there and, you know, paying attention to what was going on. And all of a sudden, like, she comes up to me and she taps me.
So
I turn around and she's just there with this like white envelope and whatnot.
It's like, no.
Dawned on me like what she was trying to do, and I was like, no, like I'm not taking that. Like, you know, I was like, what kind of guy do you think I am?
Stop, just go. Like he just looked at me, it's peasant.
I didn't take the money back, and you know, told her to let it be, and that like I wouldn't take the money because kind of person do you think I am?
Anyway, Candace is like staring at me the whole time, and she's just like, what is that? So I try to explain it to her. I go outside, I'm just like rambling about like the fact that like we were online, he just pays for my food, and he thought I was poor and homeless, and so I still owe him $10.
I'm a gentleman, a distinguished gentleman.